Hey guys, it's Adam here with my room and my stuff, and I was watching a room tour project by Random Frank P, and I was like, yo, that's awesome. I want to do one of those because I feel like I got some kind of cool stuff. It's not the most impressive thing ever, but it exists. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. My computer's here to my left. You can see the TV right there. I got some posters, and I want to show that off to you. So I hope you guys enjoy. Alrighty, so here we are in my room from the main door. Those are some posters I got from Comic-Con about a year ago. There's Mary Jane with her Spider-Man toys. Temporary tripod, my shower towels, my hamper. There's my closet. You can see me. Woo! Lamp, Wii controller, my Wii U gamepad there, another mirror. Here's my Spider-Man posters. Got that one for Christmas, got the right one for Christmas, and I bought the one in the middle from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie. Gamepad with some games next to it. There's my shelf, nothing too important except for my Pikachu amiibo and my Pokemon wallet. There's Goku Super Saiyan 3 with the Chick-fil-A hat. Office chair, computer, we'll get back to that later. This shelf has a bunch of crap. I don't know what half of it is with the trash can at the bottom. There's my actual Wii U plugged into this TV. It's Panasonic. Pretty big TV. It's kind of old though, and it's got some volume problems, so I don't use it too much unless I'm probably watching Netflix, but I mainly do them on my computer anyways. There's Harley, Ivy, and Catwoman on a poster right there. This is my karate section. That's a old picture from like 2010, and you can see all my belts up to my first degree, and I'm currently a third degree right now. That's what the little declaration said there. Out here you can see my pool in the balcony. We could go out there, but not today. Usually I have those curtains closed, but I needed the lighting for the recording. This little shelf's got some cool knickknacks I've gotten from my family, like a feather pen up there, some statues. And over here, nothing special in here. There's the thing from the Black Widow I just got. Some statues, again, more little rock figures. And then out here you can see my hangar, which we sold our airplane, so we don't even actually have an airplane in there anymore, but we got a golf cart car parked in there, trailer. And then all the tools are there in the back, and we got a weight set in there too. So that's that. There's Jillian sitting there, not participating in my video making, but I love her anyway. And here we are in my closet. There's just some shirts I've got up there, some Nerf guns, and my Spider-Man costume. Sleeping bags, and then here are all the boxes I've collected from all my computer parts that I have bought. Like mostly all of this stuff is like upgrades and stuff, except for that fan there. Now here's all these stuff laid out. I kind of was forced to organize for you guys, so that's actually a really good thing. So here's my PlayStation 3, Black Widow Chroma, brand new. You'll see all this guys in action in a little bit. HyperX Cloud 2 headphones, PlayStation 3 Wii. PlayStation 3 is downstairs, but the Wii is nowhere to be found. There's my wireless card, terabyte drive, Corsair H100i, water cooling. That is the case that my mouse pad came in, which I got off Amazon. That lightning bag has spare parts for my power supply. I got my old Razer Annecy and my Razer Naga Molten Special Edition, which I really like that. Got that one off of Amazon too. You saw my Snowball right there. And here's the after closet. Much more organized. Thanks, guys. Now moving right along here to my computer. The first thing you probably notice on all computers is the monitors. So on the right here I have my Samsung, what is this, SyncMaster 245CW. If any of you guys even know what that means. That's what that monitor is on the right. That's the big one. And the small one on the left here is just a little Gateway. It's got some letters on it, but they're not important. Really old monitor that I just use for YouTube videos, streams, and things of that nature that are not as important. I do have them connected, obviously, just because I like to have two monitors. Hopefully I do intend to get those upgraded and have a 3 or maybe 2 good monitor setup. So hopefully that happens sometime, maybe Christmas. Cross my fingers. And now here is my tower, my Cooler Master dusty little tower over here. Here's the outside view. Got the radiator at the top there, blue lights on the inside from my power supply. You can see some other kind of lights, but not really. There's the Corsair lighting up in there. Now here's the back, open fans, all my plugs, USB plugs, the antennas for my wireless, and of course the blue shining through once again. You can see all my wires and how amazingly not managed they are. So now if we hop back to the back of my computer, we can see the 5 additional blue USB 3.0 slots that I had to install myself. Now the reason for those, you can see my keyboard is plugged into those. The reason I need that because I bought my new Black Widow, and the reactive keys and all that stuff was lagging significantly by like 1 to 1.5 seconds. And I was really disappointed about that, but I deducted from forum help and things like that that the USBs in my motherboard are either 1 or 2.0 USBs and not 3.0, so they just were not fast enough or had enough power to actually support the crazy features that this new keyboard implemented. Even though it did not lag the actual key inputs, it did lag the lighting, which of course you want that to work, right? So I had to go and buy that thingy off Amazon, install that right in, and it worked no problem. So now if we go to the actual innards of the desktop there, you just remove that thumb screw, side door comes right off, and you are revealed with the insides of my machine. So when you first look into my computer, the most obvious thing there is my Roswell Lightning 80 Plus Gold 1000 watt gaming power supply. Now I needed that once I upgraded my graphics cards. It can either glow blue or red depending on what you want. Now in the back here, I've got my 64-bit Gigabyte EX58 UD4P motherboard with an Intel Core i7 920 CPU, which is originally 2.6 gigahertz, but I've overclocked it to 3.8 thanks to the help of that Corsair H100i water cooling, as you can see right there. Now down here to my graphics card, we have an AMD R9 390, which I've overclocked with the onboard software AMD Catalyst to 1650 megahertz. Now I upgraded this from my GTX 770 for Assassin's Creed Unity. Actually, that's what made me realize that I needed a new one. But if I overclock it any higher than I have it now, I either have to have really loud fans or it crashes because of overheating. And I do not like crashing, I like stability. So that's why I keep it where it is. So right above that, we have my TP-Link N900 PCIe wireless dual band adapter, which I needed once I moved my computer upstairs for a better wireless signal. And then above that, we have the Initech USB 5 internal and 2 5 external and 2 internal USB 3.0s, which I already told you I needed for my keyboard, and that needs to be powered by the SATA right there. So you can see my two 8GB sticks of G.Skill Ripjaw Blue RAM for a total of 16 gigabytes. I upgraded that a little bit ago from my 6 gigabytes, which was definitely not too much for what I have here in my machine. Now onto hard drives. I have my my operating system installed on my 120 gig solid state drive, and then underneath of those I have three 1 terabyte drives for videos and games. Obviously games is the most important thing there, not you guys. And there's a demonstration of the power supply with the red and the blue colors. So yeah, my cable management is not the best because I kind of just go along with, as I upgrade, I just kind of keep on messing stuff up just to make it work. So that's something that I can definitely improve on in the future, maybe when I upgrade my motherboard and CPU and eventually my case. Okay, so here are my peripherals, or so they're called. We'll go from left to right. So on the left, you can see my PlayStation 3 controller, which I do have plugged in for things like my Metal Gear Solid walkthrough I play on the PlayStation controller. And I like to play console-made games, in quotes, on the controller because of things like walking slower. Like you can only walk a certain speed when you press the keys down, right? So I need stuff like that, and pressing the triggers down a certain amount, like all that kind of stuff. I really like having a controller for those kind of things, which really I feel like they're necessary for performance, especially in stealth games like Metal Gear Solid. Now to the right of that, we'll jump up to my old webcam up here, which I'll just tell you it's Logitech because I don't know what else is about it. Very soon I hope I will upgrade to a better webcam and maybe get some video going in my videos, some face cam video. Now down to my Snowball. That's a blue Snowball Ice edition microphone. That's what I'm recording on right now, and that's what I record on for all of my videos now. Now right below that, we've got the Razer Black Widow Chroma edition. So this is my new mechanical keyboard, the newest addition to my setup, which is very nice. I love it a lot. It's got a lot of lights, which you will see, and it's just a really awesome keyboard. It's my first mechanical keyboard, so I'm really loving it so far. Now to the right of that, we've got my Razer Naga Molten Edition mouse, which I've had that for quite a bit longer, and I really love this thing. It's got all the macro buttons on the side of it, and it is just a really awesome mouse, especially the red pulsing lava there that you can see. Now you can see underneath of that mouse there, I have my really big full desk mouse pad there, which I did get off of Amazon. So it's not too special edition there, but I really like the way it looked, black and red, and it actually is way higher quality than I expected with those awesome bezels on the side, and it just looks it's really well made, and I love it a lot. Now to the right of that up there, we've got my HyperX Cloud 2 headphones, which is my go-to headphones after my Razer ones broke, but those were old. So now I got these HyperX Cloud 2s out of review recommendations, and they are standing on this little headphone stand that I got off of Amazon, no particular name, but it's very functional for what I need. And then my little Spider-Man guy right there. Now as for my Bose speakers, I do not know the exact specs, but these two little actual speakers are pretty small, and then the subwoofer right here is a little bit bigger, but they are very powerful, especially for my small little room and my echoey house. I can pretty much fill up my whole house with sound, even just from up here in my room. So one last thing right here is my brother's old Asus laptop, and I only use this sometimes for multitasking more than my two screens can handle, but I don't use it that much. Inside it's got a Intel i5 processor and a GTX 660 for gaming, and that's what this laptop was made for. Even though it's not the best, it is kind of old, it was kind of cheap, but I can use it for watching videos in bed maybe sometimes, or traveling. That's probably the majority of use is traveling, but I do have it, so I try to make some use out of it. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed looking around my stuff here. I do upgrade my things very often because I find out I need new things or want new things or just things that look cool that I want to buy. So I might actually make like a upgrade series, or even my cable management inside of my PC there. I really want to get some of that a lot better. So there might probably be more videos about all my stuff that you might not care about or you might care about. So you can either watch that and go through that experience with me, or not, just watch my other videos. But either way, make sure you comment if you have any of my same stuff, and if you like it, if you hate it, or if you have anything that you think might be better than mine, or if you have any suggestions of what I should get next, things like that. You should make sure to leave a comment down below, and I hope to see you guys next time. So thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.